Rolling sound, quiet. Here we go. Reading. 1.67. And starting right and action.
Hi everyone, my name's Annalee Walton. I'm the director of the student short film THISTLE CREEK, and I'm based in New York City, but I'm from Fort Worth. My favorite filmmaker, I have to say, I feel like a film student cliche sometimes, but early Steven Spielberg is just like Sugarland Express, Empire of the Sun. He does stuff that just, there's a kernel of soul and goodness in his films that touches everyone, and it doesn't matter if it's a kid's film or an action film or a Western, you know, he just really speaks to everyone, and I really just admire that, both how prolific he is and just his ability to connect with a huge audience. My favorite place to watch a movie is actually here in Brooklyn, where I'm living currently, but it's closed because of COVID. But I've noticed that the best thing to have during a movie is an audience, like a really good audience that also likes movies. So if something's funny, everyone's laughing together, obviously, but when you really know that you've got a good audience is when people laugh at stuff that's not actually funny or doesn't hit the mark. But that audience is just really super special to have, and they have a movie theater here in Brooklyn called Williamsburg Cinema. So if you ever find yourself in New York, check them out. They're an independent movie theater here that just has a really great community behind it. That's a huge question. I guess the one thing that has kept me sane during the pandemic is food and cooking it and making more involved recipes than I usually do. It just has given me something to look forward to daily when you're kind of in this mundane routine of like quite literally spicing things up a little bit. So I've been a huge fan of Ina Garten these past few months. I've learned a lot about sparking creative inspiration in 2020 specifically because, you know, as a young person, it's easy to just say, oh, it'll strike me, creative inspiration will strike me, you know, whenever it hits. But, you know, the older you get, and especially in 2020 when you're just sitting in a room for most of the year, I've learned, of course, routine, really just staying strict on yourself and finding those moments of inspiration in the quiet and just making sure that you're consistently writing every day, even if you don't feel inspired, just like really putting your nose to the grindstone. And like I've felt inspired in showers this year a lot. Like I love my creative showers, you know, just being by yourself and just kind of taking that moment to connect in the quiet, when this is such kind of a weird year to find creative inspiration. Oh, cowboy boots, for sure. I mean, they're so powerful. Like there's a noise to them. You feel so powerful in them. I mean, cowboy hats are of course great, but boots just like literally elevate you. They're just cowboy boots. Thank you guys so much. Please check out our film, THISTLE CREEK. It's on the student short film docket. It's a lovely Western, and I'm just so grateful to be at Lone Star Film Festival. Thank you guys for having us, and stay safe, everyone.